There are too many players on the field. Threes is confusing. I have no idea where to go. My teammates are ass. These are all things that people are saying when they're learning how to get better at threes. And today we're going to take a look at some improvements you can make in your rotations to hopefully get a lot better at threes and know what you're doing. If you don't know me, my name is Goose and I am a Grand Champ 3 level Rocket League coach. I put out these videos and coach people completely for free. So if you want to support me in my free coaching efforts, please subscribe to the channel. And if you want to help this video do well, you can leave a like and comment as well. I'll leave a link in the description to my Discord where you can sign up for coaching yourself. Without further ado, enjoy the video. Biggest difference between twos and threes is that twos leaves a lot more room for solo play and threes is very passing heavy. So let's just take a look and I'll start to try and pinpoint some areas where you could have played better, could have made some better decisions, okay?
Okay.
Good accidental demo. I like the rotation as well. There's one thing you could have done as well here, which is right after picking up this mid boost, you see how you kind of take this really wide line around the back here? It's not the worst thing in the world, but really, like, based on where your teammates are, they need the back post covered. So you can save just a little bit of time instead of going straight this way, right when you get this, cutting directly to the far post. Because it'll also help you be a little bit closer if blue team tries to make a pass to the midfield here to cut that off, right? Same thing if they do make that pass and they get a shot off. How many times have you seen where players try to jump at a save and the ball is just a little bit too far to save it?
Yeah.
It's that decision where going this way is just slightly quicker than going this way. So that was just one thing I noticed there. It ends up okay, so I'm not going to spend a ton of time on it. Let your teammate cover this area. Play a little bit further back. A big key to 3v3 success is distance between teammates. You don't want to be far away from the opponents. You want to be far from your teammates. The idea is that you really want to make sure that you're having as little overlap as possible, right? And that's why distance between teammates means so much. Look at these guys, for example, on blue. I don't think this is a great possession for blue because this guy, Dom, can cover probably around here, and then his teammate can cover around here. Now, overlaps always happen, but like this area right in the middle, that's an overlap. And that means that there is wasted potential for them right here to cover more of the field. And that is such a big aspect of 3v3s. Because the more area you cover, the more you're going to be prepared. Threes is such a give and go game mode, so you want to make sure that you're covering as much of the field as possible. So that's why I say distance between teammates is insanely important in threes. Going back to this play here, where I think you get just a little bit close on where your teammate's already covering, because you can see where you want to play, right? You kind of want to play more towards the midfield, but that's already an area your teammate's covering. In this case, I would cover somewhere around here in the back corner. It's a very common spot for the ball to go, because then this guy, he's got this whole area covered, right? Where your other teammate, he's going to have this whole area covered. Your help is going to be most needed right here. Make sense? Basic 3v3 rotation. This too. I hate seeing this in threes.
I'm sorry.
No, don't worry about it. I'm not here to make you feel bad. I'm here to try and help you improve. See how the three of you are in a line? All on this side of the field. Remember what I said? Who's covering here? There's a chance that the ball goes out to here. This guy on blue team is the biggest threat right now. If these guys manage to get a ball that goes out this way, now this guy's able to turn and he's got a wide open attack. You're going to be struggling to get back. You're going to be basically giving him any spot on the net to shoot on. So when you respawn in here, then right now you should see your teammates both going towards the ball on that side of the field. You can start to drive right this way and pick up these small pads, and you'll have ball cam on, right? So you'll know to see what's happening over here. So you can either play for this mid boost, or if blue team's getting it past both your teammates, you pick this up and you're ready to come back on defense this way. The flip here, this is directly in front of your teammate. I don't have to explain this to you, right? It's right in front of your teammate where you've made your contribution, where once you make this touch on it, Like, it's gonna happen. You're not always gonna be able to keep control. You will be hitting it away from yourself. But once you hit it away from yourself, you should not continue going in the path of the ball. You should immediately be thinking, I'm finished doing everything valuable I can on this play, so I'm going to create a lot of distance, get some boost, get open for a pass, or get open for a follow-up touch after my teammate hits it.
Okay.
Which right here, I bet you this corner's here. Yes, it is. Think about it. You steal this corner, you let your teammate solo play, and you come around this way. You know, you got in his way here. Right? So he would have been able to follow that up. And then you have that spread field where you have an opening here. You have this IP Casper behind this way where Stick Quick would have been able to stick on this ball. If he hits it directly off backboard, it's going to this guy. If he managed to hit it on net, fantastic. And if he crosses it, this is where you would have been. Wide open for a pass. And instead, look at this. All in one little quadrant here. In threes, split the field into 4 quarters. You're all in one right now.
So it would be good if everyone is in one of the field?
Well, yes and no. Be careful to not overcorrect for things like this. It's general rules. Sometimes you have to break the rules. That's fine. It happens. But generally speaking, distance from your teammates is good. You are going to end up in these situations where you guys all end up kind of in the same spot. But you see how confusing it gets so quickly? You don't know who's going to touch it. You're crashing into your teammates. You're using all your boost. And look, you're not even going to your net because you're low on boost. Yeah. It all could have been different if right here, you had just turned to the left, basically said, okay, my teammate's playing that. I'm going to create space, steal the opponent's boost, and be open for a pass. And that just lets this guy go to work. Once you make a touch that gets away from yourself, good, bad, it doesn't matter. That's your opportunity to take a breath, collect, turn this way, grab some boost, get open, let your teammates do their thing with it. Oh my gosh, missed opportunity. Right here, you got 100 boost. Once you see that ball go over all of blue, you do everything you can to get supersonic speed this way. If you see your teammate beat 2 of them at once, turn on the jets, just take off this way. Imagine he does get a really good cross. There's nobody here to score it. And that's because you were a little slow at picking up the pace to get onto offense. What I see right now is there's a pass coming. The guys on blue, they are doing this thing where they're all crowding this one spot. You know, think about this guy. If he is able to make the hero play and pop this out into this little quarter of the field right here, look at your guys' spacing. You have everything covered. You know, what are these guys going to do? They're worried about this guy. They're all playing the same spot. They're all facing the ball. No one's rotating the far post. You got to capitalize on these. Let's see what happened here. Okay. This is a great example of what 3v3 rotations should be. Okay. This is guy number 1. This is guy number 2. This is guy number 3, right? Guy number 1's job is to challenge the ball, right? Do what he can to stop this. Guy number 2's job is to play the near post and then follow this guy's touch. Your guy number 3, your job is to be coming this way and cover the far post so that your near post teammate can then go out and support this guy, right? What guy number 1's job is after all of this is to then, after he challenges the ball, come around this way and then get behind where you're going so he can be the far post defender. That way, guy number 2, who's coming this way following his touch, becomes first player, right? And then you become second player. But you kind of creep out of your third man position just a little bit too far into the second man position. And what happens is, I think you realize that, and then you kill all of your momentum when you creep out of net here. See, you're at a standstill now.
Right.
You have no momentum. That ball's not far from you. You can get that. You absolutely can get that. And what happens is, guy number 1 makes his challenge, right? So now this happens. I think this guy also made a mistake. But had you just had a little bit more patience here, you would have had some momentum to come to this corner. You creep out just a second too much, but I mainly wanted to use it just to talk about basics of threes rotation, right? Now, I think we're lucky because I don't normally have a lot of 3v3 replays, but I do have one right here. And once I lose the ball, look, I get out of the play, I get my boost, but I'm already watching to see what I need to do next. And when I think that's too far away from me to do something useful, I reposition. And look at the spread. Right? There's one guy on the ball, one guy ready for the clear, and one guy ready for the cross. It doesn't come, so now, one guy on the ball, now I'm the guy ready for the clear, and where's the last guy? Over here, ready for the cross.
Right.
From here, I jump out, I get a great clear, and then immediately, now I play it right, where, okay, got too far away from me to follow it. I can't do anything good on it, so I'm out of there. Gone.
Yeah.
Really far away from my teammates, let them do their thing. Did I score this? Yeah. Nice job, Boosty.
Nice.
Oh, I wanted that so bad. I remember this. I was having a game. I was having such a good game because I was scoring a lot. And I was like, oh yeah, that's me all day. And then I got 50. But there's still a learning experience here where, you know, how eager are most players after this 50 to try whatever they can to just put it in net, right?
Right.
It's a realization that after doing this, I think I did a wonderful job for my teammates. So I let this ball be for my teammates. I'm already gone. And look, they get the goal. Because I made the decision after this touch, I'm done with it. I've done what I can.
Right.
I'm going to use my boost to recover some more, get back to full speed, and reposition as third man, right? You got to play selfless. You got to let your teammates do their thing as well. Look here, for example, like I'm still getting close up because I know that my teammate is first to this. He misses it, but it's okay. And I'm there to recover because I'm close enough. I see my other teammates leaving. And the only reason I feel comfortable going up the field here is because out of the corner of my eye, I see one of these guys. Check this out. One of these guys, Witch Doctor, he's all the way on our half. Another guy, Imagine Wagons, he's at midfield, and the last guy's getting in his net. So it's safe to go up the field a little bit and try to keep this on their half, right?
Right.
And then again, right here, I'm going to go for another touch. Oops, he got it first. I'm out. Gone. Because I've done what I can. So I'm gone, full speed ahead, pick up what I can, and then I'm ready to turn and challenge with speed, right?
Right.
Do you see the difference?
Oh, yeah.
You need to focus on the play, which means ball cam on a lot more.
Right.
Because you're getting out of position because you don't know where it's going. Your speed could be way up. You've shown you know how to do it. You know how to get up to speed. You need to do it sooner, and ball cam's going to help you with that. And you need to spread the field more, where you are somewhere helpful on the play instead of being too far back. You play too passive, and there are players that play way too aggressive. So again, don't overcorrect, but you play too passive where you're not opening up opportunities for your team. Thank you for making it all the way to the end of the video. I hope there's some stuff in there that you can learn from and implement into your own games to rank up. If you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It really helps me out with the free coaching, and I appreciate it. So have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.